Hello singers! Oh, I'm up on my feet again this week. So if you want to stand up, and you've got it in you to stand up today for our warm-ups, please do. I'm going to go for a bit of an aeroplane, and if you don't have it in you, you just need to sit today, that's okay. All of this stuff's adaptable for sitting anyway. Obviously be careful if you've got someone, lucky enough to have someone next to you on the sofa, but a little bit of an aeroplane. And just feel the space between your ribs. That's what this is about. Knowing that there's just little muscles that move, would you believe, in between every rib. And that this rib cage nonsense gives us the wrong image. That's it, lovely. And then just a little yawn and stretch. Ooh, whatever you need to do. Maybe a little shake. Ooh. Did you catch that? Will I give you another one? Ooh. I'm not as yawny today as I sometimes am. I've not got anyone to catch it from. Go on, pass me one. Ooh. 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 That could have worked with some of you. Weird interface that we've got. Let's have a nice slow shoulder roll and just take your time. Check you're not holding your breath. Just check you're not holding your breath. Doesn't matter how you're breathing, as long as you're not stopping it. And just whilst we're doing that, see if you can notice your ribs again. That lovely space that we just opened up in between each rib. That's the bit that expands when we breathe into it. That's lovely. So I've been changing direction here without telling you. Just been doing a couple each way, so you're probably following me. But as long as it's slow, whichever way you're going is fine. Let's just have another little shake as well. And then one of those nice loose lips. And of course we've got great big pumpkin face. I don't know if anyone, I didn't carve a pumpkin this year, I have to say. So we're doing great big pumpkin face. And notice my whole body's getting bigger. It's not just my face, it's my eyes, it's my, if you can stretch out this bit as well, but really feeling your ribs opening as well. Great big pumpkin face. And again, great big pumpkin face. Lovely. And then we've got a tiny little raisin face. Everything's screwed up as small as it possibly can be. And I'm even doing my shoulders and my torso. Tiny little raisin face. Great big pumpkin face. Tiny little raisin face. Great big pumpkin face. Tiny little raisin face. Just have a lift up of your shoulders. Hold it for a second and then a big sigh. So you're letting your jaw go and letting your shoulders go all at once. So just hold that for a second and then one more. Just hold it and let it go. And see if we can get a horse. So you're sort of kicking your head back as if you had a beautiful great big horse mane. And again. Great, we're just going to have a gentle move to one side. So nice and slow. And again, just notice your breathing. Make sure you're not holding your breath. Keep it moving nice and slow. Feel like you're oiling your neck. Excellent. Okay. Lovely. And then just stick your tongue out. And then you're going to say, hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? I'm fine, thank you, how are you? I'm fine, thank you, how are you? And just notice that I'm trying to keep that tongue stuck out as far as possible, okay? Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing? How are you doing? Well, I'd like to get out a bit more. Well, I'd like to get out a bit more. Okay. Probably enough of that, isn't it? Let's just have a loosen our lips now that we've stretched in here. And again. Great. Now, just going to give a little massage to the base of the tongue, which comes round. Well, not that way, that way. It comes round and under here, and some of where it attaches to is under here. So just, if you're sitting, you can sort of lean forward on your elbows and just let your thumbs have a little squidge. If you're standing up, keep standing. Just keep a nice sense of length in your neck so you're not scrunching over too much. That's it. Nice and relaxed. You might find it's a bit sore. Just be gentle. It's one of those odd places that you wouldn't ever think to give yourself a massage, but you can get a bit of tightness in here. And of course, because your tongue goes all the way down here, it has a big impact on your throat. So if you're feeling things are a bit tight here, it might be worth squidging this bit. And actually, whilst we're at it, give your jaw a little squidge as well. That's it. That's it. Let some noise out as well. That's it. Just one more sigh. Great, and we're just going to do like a buzz like a bee. If you're standing up, you can give your wings a wiggle and your bum as well, just to make sure everything's still moving. Think, who do I usually stand next to when we're in the actual room together, and give them a buzz? And who's usually in front or behind me? And on the other side, wonderful. We're just going to buzz a few notes as well. And again. And then we're going to go down. And then try this one. And again. And then try this one. Ooh, another little squidge. Try this one, wake our noses up this time. Make it as cackly as you can. Lovely, and then just a cooey, 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 cooey. Great. Now, a couple of weeks ago, we had this never hug a hibble tongue twister. Just say that with me. Never hug a hibble. And it's pure nonsense. Never hug a hibble in a hibble hubble hawper. Never hug a hibble in a hibble hubble hawper. Never hug a hibble in a hibble hubble hawper. Never hug a hibble in a hibble hubble hawper. Never hug a hibble in a hibble hubble hawper. Never hug a hibble in a hibble hubble hawper. And again. Never hug a hibble in a hibble hubble hawper. Never hug a hibble in a hibble hubble hawp. Never hug a hibble in a hibble hubble hop. Again. Never hug a hibble in a hibble hubble hop. Never hug a hibble in a hibble hubble hopper. Never hug a hibble in a hibble hubble hop. One more. Never hug a hibble in a hibble hubble hopper. Never hug a hibble in a hibble hubble hop. Now what we've got is other nonsense sounds that we can sing out. So we're going to try never bite a bibble in a bibble bubble bawper. Never bite a bibble in a bibble bubble bawper. Never bite a bibble in a bibble bubble bawper. Try that one. Never bite a bibble in a bibble bubble bawper. Once more. Never bite a bibble in a bibble bubble bawper. Never bite a bibble in a bibble bubble bawp. Never bite a bibble in a bibble bubble bawp. Never bite a bibble in a bibble bubble bawp. Never bite a bibble in a bibble bubble bawper. Never bite a bibble in a bibble bubble bawp. Never bite a bibble in a bibble bubble bawper. Never bite a bibble in a bibble bubble bawp. Never bite a bibble in a bibble bubble bawper. Never bite a bibble in a bibble bubble bawp. Should we try hug a hibble and then bite a bibble? It's not going to go well, is it? Let's try it. Never hug a hibble in a hibble hubble hopper. Never hug a hibble in a hibble hubble hop. Never hug a hibble in a hibble hubble hopper. Never hug a hibble in a hibble hubble hop. Bibble. Never bite a bibble in a bibble bubble bopper. Never bite a bibble in a bibble bubble bop. Never bite a bibble in a bibble bubble bopper. Never bite a bibble in a bibble bubble bop. Hibble. Never hug a hibble in a higgle hubble hopper. Never hug a hibble in a hibble hubble hop. Never hug a hibble in a hibble hubble hopper. Never hug a hibble in a hibble hubble hop. Bibble. Last one. Never bite a bibble in a bibble bubble bopper. Never bite a bibble in a bibble bubble bop. Never bite a bibble in a bibble bubble bopper. Never bite a bibble in a bibble bubble bop. Oh, I missed a few in that one. Bibble bubble bop. Oh, just have a shoulders in and then let them go. And again, let them go. Beautiful. Good work. In fact, just let your jaw go as well whilst we're at it. Beautiful. Okay. We've got a fancy clapping pattern. See if you can go. So it's one up above the head, one to the side, one below the chin, and one to the side. And the reason we've got this pattern, it's quite hard work actually, so feel free just to clap down at your shoulders if you're feeling sore or tired. But the reason that I'm doing it like this, give you a brain challenge of course, but because we're going to do rock around the clock, just as a little warm-up. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. Let's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. And again. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. And then we can do some boogie and dancing. So, do the whole thing this time. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. And again. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Can we do it a little bit faster? I think we can. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. Oh no, I missed it. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Oh, I nearly kept clapping then. That was maybe a bit fast. Okay, so we did do a little bit of rock around the clock as a warm-up today. And I know some of you were thinking, oh, what about the rest of the song, Penny? Here we go. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Let's just do that once more. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Put your glad rags on, join me, hun. Have some fun when the clock strikes 1. Rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Now we're just gonna do this verse this week, so we can remember. We'll put your glad rags on and join me, hun. We'll have some fun when the clock strikes 1. Let's try that. Put your glad rags on, join me, hun. We'll have some fun when the clock strikes 1. And I think I'm playing the guitar, but you need to be getting some movements going, don't you? Maybe some of that. Put your glad rags on, join me, hun. We'll have some fun when the clock strikes 1. And how about some of the old thumbs? That's a great one, isn't it? We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. Let's try that one again. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Whatever jive, whatever groovy movements you've got going, just get some going. I'll imagine you whilst I'm keeping the guitar going. Ready? Put your glad rags on. Put your glad rags on. Join me, hun. We'll have some fun when the clock strikes 1. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Once more. Put your glad rags on. Join me, hun. We'll have some fun when the clock strikes 1. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Should we do the next verse? Oh, go on, let's do it. When the clock strikes 2 and 3 and 4, if the band slows down, we'll yell for more. Try that one. When the clock strikes 2 and 3 and 4, if the band slows down, we'll yell for more. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. That was when the clock strikes 2, 3 and 4. If the band slows down, we'll yell for more. We could do that movement for that, couldn't we? If the band slows down, we'll yell for more. Ooh, I wish I could see you dancing. We'll be able to soon. When the clock strikes 2 and 3 and 4, if the band slows down, we'll yell for more. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. From the top, ready? 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Put your glad rags on, join me, hun. We'll have some fun when the clock strikes 1. Gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. When the clock strikes 2, 3 and 4, if the band slows down, we'll yell for more. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. One more. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Wow, it's a cracking tune, isn't it, that? Okay, so we started our beautiful foggy evening French round last week. Sweet evening, du soir. Du soir, I should say. I never pronounce my R's sufficiently. I think that's the English accent in me. You've got good R's in Scottish accents, don't you? So it's du soir, sweet evening, and then la brume monte du sol is the fog is rising from the ground. On entend le rossignol. We wait for the nightingale. Might have to find a recording of a nightingale singing to sing along with us on this one. Shall I do that? That would be nice, wouldn't it? Let me just remind you how it goes. So it's du soir, la brume monte du sol, on entend le rossignol, la brume monte du sol, on entend le rossignol, du soir, and it's just that gentle lullaby rhythm, or a waltz or a lullaby. I'll just do that a line at a time just to remind you before we jump into glorious 4-part sleepy harmony. Du soir, du soir. Try that one. Du soir, du soir. La brume monte du sol, la brume monte du sol. On entend le rossignol, on entend le rossignol. Du soir, du soir. La brume monte du sol, on entend le rossignol. Try that with me. Du soir, du soir. La brume monte du sol, on entend le rossignol. And then the second half is la brume monte du sol, la brume monte du sol, on entend le rossignol, on entend le rossignol. Du soir, du soir, du soir, du soir. And that whole second half. La brume monte du sol, on entend le rossignol. Du soir, du soir. La brume monte du sol, on entend le rossignol. Du soir, du soir. Let's try the whole thing together. Du soir, du soir. La brume monte du sol, on entend le rossignol. La brume monte du sol, on entend le rossignol. Du soir, du soir. And again. Du soir, du soir. La brume monte du sol, on entend le rossignol. La brume monte du sol, on entend le rossignol. Du soir, du soir. Once more. Du soir, du soir. La brume monte du sol, on entend le rossignol. La brume monte du sol, on entend le rossignol. Du soir, du soir. Okay, time for glorious 4-part harmony. So it comes in after the second du soir. So you've got du soir, du soir, and then the next part comes in. So join in with whichever penny you'd like to. We're all singing the same, just at slightly different timings. Hopefully you'll get that sense of a nightingale singing. Du soir, du soir. La brume monte du soir, on entend le rossignol. La brume monte du soir, on entend le rossignol. La brume monte du soir, on entend le rossignol. La brume monte du soir, on entend le rossignol. La brume monte du soir, on entend le rossignol. La brume monte du soir, on entend le rossignol. La brume monte du soir, on entend le rossignol. La brume monte du soir, rossignol, la brume monte de soir, on entend le rossignol, la brume monte de soir, on entend le rossignol, la brume monte de soir, on entend le rossignol, la brume monte de soir, on entend le rossignol, la brume monte de soir, on entend le rossignol, la brume monte de soir, on entend le rossignol, la brume monte de soir, on entend le rossignol, la brume monte de soir, on entend le rossignol, la brume monte de soir, on entend le rossignol, du soir, du soir, du soir, du soir, du soir, du soir. Okay, well, last week I did promise you a groovy 3-part vocal version of California Dreaming. So here we go. I'm going to remind you of each of the 3 of the parts, and if you find yourself, when I put them together, singing a mixture of the 3 of them, it's all good. So the tune goes like this. All the leaves are brown and the sky is grey. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. Let's try that half. All the leaves are brown and the sky is grey. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. I'd be safe and warm if I was in LA. I'm going to go back to the beginning. All the leaves are brown and the sky is grey. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. I'd be safe and warm if I was in LA. California dreaming on such a winter's day. So you just need to remember, on such a winter's day, if you're singing the tune. California dreaming on such a winter's day. Okay, let's just do that once more. All the leaves are brown and the sky is grey. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. I'd be safe and warm if I was in LA. California dreaming on such a winter's day. Now the other 2 parts are echoes. So we've got low echo and high echo. So let's try the low echo. So you'll hear, all the leaves are brown and the sky is grey. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. Your tricky bit is just remembering which ones dip down and come up and which ones dip down and stay. So just try and notice that. Let's sing that again. All the leaves are brown and the sky is grey. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. Once more. All the leaves are brown and the sky is grey. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. I'd be be safe and warm if I was in LA, California, dreaming on such a winter's day. That's mildly exciting. On such a winter's day. Because you get a little clash on that day and then you ease the tension. On such a winter's day. Should we try the whole of the low part again? All the leaves are brown, and the sky is grey. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. I've been safe and warm if I was in LA, California, dreaming on such a winter's day. Then of course we've got the high echo, so again you'll hear all the leaves are brown, and the sky is grey. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. Let's try that again. All the leaves are brown, and the sky is grey. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. I'd be safe and warm if I was in LA, California, dreaming on such a winter's day. So you get the fancy high note. Let's try that from the beginning, just the high echo. All the leaves are brown, and the sky is grey. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. I'd be safe and warm if I was in LA, California, dreaming on such a winter's day. Okay, we're going to do it. Let's just do that verse this week and put it together and I'll... Oh, no, maybe... Okay, we're just going to do verse 1 this week because there's a fancy do section in the middle that we can do. It's still going to be autumn next week. So, verse 1, 3 parts. Are you ready? All the leaves are brown, and the sky is grey, I've been for a walk on a winter's day, I'd be safe and warm if I was in LA, California, dreaming on such a winter's day. All the leaves are brown, and the sky is grey, I've been for a walk on a winter's day, I'd be safe and warm if I was in LA, California, dreaming on such a winter's day. Once more. All the leaves are brown, and the sky is grey, I've been for a walk on a winter's day, I'd be safe and warm if I was in LA, California, dreaming on such a winter's day. Okay, enjoy that. We'll put the do's in next week. Have a good week. Take care. I'll see you next time.